All right. Okay. Back in the trap, 124. We're live. We're live. Who's here with me? It's G. Is that you, G? Who's live? Tap and show me some. Give me an emoji. Let me know what's going on. My 24-hour fitness. I just did my weights. Gotta do my weights every day. I'm gonna do my sprints after this. I like the weights and then the high intensity cardio. Team, yeah, baby. What's up? Throw me an emoji. Let me know. Throw me some hearts. Throw me an emoji. Let me know what's going on. 24-hour fitness. We're scoping. It's a gym scope. It's a hustle scope. That's for you today. Gym scope. Who's here? Who's here? All right. I'm gonna get into it in a second. Give people a chance if anybody wants to join. Tap and show me some hearts. Serious. All right, well, if you're watching on the replay, please, oh my gosh, hold on 1 second. Screw it. If you're watching on the replay, don't be afraid to tap. Give me them hearts. If you like what you're hearing, share it out with your followers. Tap the little dude in the corner, and hit share on Twitter, share on Facebook. My name is MrOkome. I am an app entrepreneur. Hey, I am Vanessa. What's going on? How are you? Thank you for joining us today. We had 24-hour fitness today. Apps, and it's actually Q&A Thursday. I was hoping to have people to ask whatever they want about apps, about entrepreneurship, about whatever. I'm an entrepreneur. Apps gave me my freedom from 9 to 5. I'm grateful for that. Happened about 3 years ago. Currently putting together an event where I'm bringing about 20 or 30 of the top independent app entrepreneurs. You know, they collectively represent about 30 million plus in annual revenues from apps and related activities. And they're going to share their secrets and strategies with us and their whole story, how they made it from, you know, the bottom to the top. So I think that's going to be really cool. If you like that, you want to hear that, check out dailyspark.co/free. And sign up for the event. Let people know about the event because it's free. I'm trying to let as many people know about this as possible. Tap and give me some hearts if you're here. Let me know, man. I'm starting to feel I'm talking to myself. Is this thing even on? Am I working? Am I live? Throw me an emoji. Throw me some hearts. I feel lonely. So yeah, what I want to talk to you guys about today. I want to take questions, but I don't see any activity. So I'll tell you guys about the time when I hacked the App Store. So this was a few years ago. I think you can't really do the same things anymore. So just to give you some background, what I do, or what I do in my business, I outsource the production of apps. I outsource to professionals overseas, right? Highly talented individuals in places like India, Sri Lanka, if my man Sajith is on, Pakistan, all sorts of places. Very, very talented folks. And I leverage them in my business to create apps. So had a gaming company called MrOkome Games, MrOkome Entertainment. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Hey, I recognize you. You calling in from Russia. Is that right? Russia in the building? Oh yeah, tap and show me them hearts. Those give me so much energy. I love them. I love hearts. I can't get enough hearts. Shout out to Russia. Shout out to Russia. So yeah, we're putting on the app event at dailyspark.co/free. But right now I'm telling you about, please do sign up. It's going to be so valuable. These people are, collectively make 30 million plus a year from apps. And they're going to share their information for free. How crazy is that? Why wouldn't you sign up? Why wouldn't you share with your friends? Why wouldn't you? So, but yeah, right now I'm going to tell you. Oh yeah, and I'm taking all questions. It's Q&A Thursdays. I'm trying to start a new thing, Q&A Thursdays. Any questions about apps, about entrepreneurship, fire them my way and I'll do my best to answer them or go find the answer for you if I don't know. So this is the time when I hacked the App Store. And basically the way this happened is I was into the business for a while. I was doing pretty good. I'm doing good. How are you? Doing pretty good. Starting to make consistent revenue. You know, I was doing good at the time. I won't put a number on it, but I was doing good. And one day, one of my friends, Jimmy, hits me up and lets me know that one of his apps, two of his apps, just took off. They started getting crazy downloads overnight, and he couldn't figure out why. So we sat down together and like kind of analyzed it. We figured out that the reason why was because both of these apps had the keywords temple and run in their keyword section. So when people were searching for Temple Run, they were finding his games, and Temple Run 2 had just come out. So that was intriguing to me. So I tested it out. I had some apps that were about to go live soon. I put the keywords temple and run into the keyword section. On the App Store, you have a keyword section. You can put different keywords so that when people search for it, your apps will come up. Put the keywords temple and run. My apps get approved, go live, and I start getting crazy downloads. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So I try to take advantage of this and push it even harder. I had a lot of apps, so I tried to go back in all of them, update them, and put Temple Run in every single app's keywords. Somebody at Apple, at the review team, noticed what was going on, and was like, hey guy, hey, you can't do that. They rejected all the ones I put up, and they were like, irrelevant terms, Temple Run, we see what you're doing, it's not gonna fly, guy, not gonna fly. So I was like, man, that stinks. I still had a few apps that had Temple Run in, so those are still doing really, really, really good, like really good, making a lot of money from those. It's kind of funny that worked. But so I was thinking about this for a while. So I thought to myself, well, if my game was actually about temples and running, then perhaps I can use the words Temple Run, and it's a little bit more legitimate. So I actually came up with a game that involved temples and running. But then I was like, let's not stop there. Let's involve some other popular games and integrate their key search terms into my title, so that I'll get a lot of searches. So the name of the game I chose, it was Bike Race of Ninja Temple. It leveraged off of Temple Run. It leveraged off of this popular game named Bike Race. Leveraged off of a game called Fruit Ninja, and I had some other popular games I was going after. So long story short, I wasn't sure if this was gonna get through, but it sure did. And I allowed that game to go live, that weekend, and it was crazy. Like, I had never seen anything advance that quickly up the charts. It just was getting crazy downloads off the bat. It flew up the charts. It went to top 50 in games. It went to top 25 in games. Ended up in the top 10 in games. Stopped at number 9. Number 9 in games. It got 80,000. It got like 80,000 downloads that day, and it was crazy. The game had a multiplayer feature in it, so this game was getting crazy downloads and having so many multiplayer battles, having so much information going on Twitter. It was just so cool to see. I had a conference that weekend. The game actually crashed like the multiplayer company servers over that weekend, and I was just so worried about that. It was great. So that's more or less how I hacked the App Store. Those kind of techniques, don't really work. What happens is that people will tap for hacking the App Store, because that was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And I don't know, I usually don't tell that story, but I'm letting out the vault. Shh, don't tell nobody, except for the people that you share it with on Twitter and Facebook. Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on, Dan? How are you? I just told people how I hacked the App Store, and so yeah, I did that. I leveraged off of those popular games. That's what I did. The game was also a fun game, so that helped. If the game wasn't fun, when it got up to the top, it would have fallen right down. But because it was fun, it got up to the top, it got engagement, and it kind of stayed there for a while, and eventually went back down. If I was smarter, what I would have done is to reduce the amount of ads that I was showing in that game, because the ads, got some negative reviews. Some people still liked it, but if I reduced the ads, it would have stayed popular for longer. I could promote other games through that game. But hey, you live and you learn, right? At that time, I was just saying, man, these ads are making me a lot of money. So that's how we did it. That game was very lucrative, very fun, great learning experience. You know, a lot of people actually wanted to buy my company at that time, and it was just a few months after I started it, so that was crazy too. But that was hacking the App Store. These techniques don't really work anymore. They're either more legit. If I want to make a big splash in the App Store nowadays, I think what you want to do is you want to leverage an audience. You want to leverage somebody who has a large audience. You know, do a partnership with them. That's one way. You can work with a publisher who already speaks to a large audience. Do it that way. You can do stuff outside of the App Store, like business to business kind of apps, and that also works. So we're going to talk about all of this in my event. It's at dailySpark.co/free. Somebody could write that out for me. That would be beautiful. Guys, you got to give me some hearts because I need them. I'm giving you a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. When people pay me for consulting, right now I think I'm charging like $125 an hour. I've charged as much as $500 an hour. So like, you can give me some hearts. It's free. Just give me some hearts. That's how we hack the App Store. So dailyspark.co/free. Join the event. It's not just going to be me. It's going to be other entrepreneurs. Some people doing way better than me. Way better. Like, there are people making 8 figures. I'm not making 8 figures. And I think that's pretty cool. So they're going to share their stories, share their secrets, let you know how to kill it in the app game. And another thing that's cool is that a lot of these people, you know, you think they're programmers, they're technical. They're not programmers, not technical. They just kind of learns the strategies that you need to follow, and you outsource the technical parts. You use programmers. You can use graphic designers. One of my guys is who's a designer and actually now a game developer, Sajith. He often comes on the Periscope, so he might be in the building. Sajith, if you are, you know, throw me a flex emoji. Let me know you're here. Keep on tapping. Show me the hearts. Another thing, you guys, I want you to check out. So I posted my story the other day, and that resonated with a lot of people. You know, when you hear me talk about this business stuff, you hear me talk about big numbers and success and being free, being at the gym at 10 or whatever. You know, you might start thinking things have not always been easy. I had to fail many times. I was rejected from over 50 jobs combined. You know, I had internships that I thought would be jobs that didn't turn into jobs. So I told my story. It's at dailyspark.co/my story. If somebody could post that link, I'd be eternally grateful for you. So it's Q&A Thursdays. Didn't get any questions yet. We're going to come back on later on, and we'll take some questions. Hopefully somebody will have some at that time. My question for you is, how can I help you? How can I help you to be successful? That is what I want to know. Whether it's apps, entrepreneurship, mindset, you know, being positive, working out. You know, I lost 50 pounds this year. Maybe I can help you to work out, to be more healthy, to be fit. How can I help you? Do you want to know about Nigeria? I can tell you about Nigeria. You want to know about Brooklyn? Do you have any questions? You have no questions. You know, do you want to know how to 10x it and 10x it again? I can answer that question. It's Q&A Thursdays, baby. All right, we out. You guys aren't too talkative right now, but it's cool. It's cool. I appreciate you. Until next time, just be great. Nothing else pays. I'm out.